Hi gamers! Hi everyone, welcome to the stream! I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Penny for getting the first channel points reward. That just made bit rewards even more annoying in your face. Really? Gosh, I can't believe this. Freddie, thank you for the 5 absolutely nothings. Very, very cool. That's nothing for you. Good morning, Gamer Nation. Morning, Gamer Good Nation! Says CandyBot, and you know what's so true, CandyBot. You're not even inside a separate div or span, so you can easily delete them using code on page load. That's so cringe. I can't believe this. Hi. He and all my nothings. You've got so much nothing. There's so much nothing happening there. I'm gonna drink some water really quick. Hi Freddy, hi Corvigay, hi Penny, hi everyone, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. This is a Quimby mining stream. We're going to be mining today. We are on a schedule because I have improv practice again today due to some complicated things about the show next week. But I'm clicking on my nothings TBH. You know what? I respect it. Pop off. I figure, honestly, I should probably start telling you now because I've spent the morning planning the trip. I'm going to be gone next Friday and Saturday because I will be out of town. I will be out of state, in fact. I will not be in the state that I currently am in, and therefore will be unable to stream. It's fun. I'm going on a little trip for fun. Honestly, there's no like greater purpose behind it. It's just going on a trip, hours. Because I will die if I stay here too long. Just in general, here being just anywhere, I gotta go, I gotta get out. So yes, I will be gone next Friday and Saturday. I will be, of course, sending you guys some postcards. I'm gonna be seeing some pretty cool stuff, so that's... You guys will get updates, though. Be aware. And then I should be back the next week just as normal, and it'll be chill, it'll be cool. And yeah, so the big time's happening over here in Quimby Nation. Got class today, very upset about it. Oh gosh darn it. Class today, gotta get ready in a bit. This is so sad. Why did they do this to you? Why did they make you go to class? I can't believe this. I'm gonna turn on some tunes where we've got a couple things lined up for music today. I've just found a couple playlists of different vibes of music, and this one is cute music, so we're going to be listening to cute music for a bit, and then very suddenly it's going to change to acoustic guitar, so get ready for that, which seems I can say my witty thing. 1 2 3 and pop. We've switched scene. We good? Is that what you need, Penny? Doing like 4 packets in, probably only could get 2 done by today. Yeah, however, there's one thing you can do with code. Yeah. Oh, whatever could it be? Sorry, I'm just noticing that this is a little off. There we go. That, oh my gosh, it looks so much better. Now it's not squished up right over there. Oh, and Freddie, thank you for the not first. Very cool. Okay, promise. Rejected. Type error. Cannot read properties of null reading parent element at Rickroll anonymous with code. Yay! I'm so glad you can do that. Like the little sad face, lol. Which little sad face? Be sure to test your codes, kid. Yeah. Just be sure to always gotta keep an eye on those sorts of things. And how are you all doing today, chat? I hope you are popping off, having a great time of it. Yeah, there's a surprising amount of copper up in this little grotto area. That's kind of neat. Bro, guess what? What's going on? You're saying that in an excited tone, and I'm like unto a dog. I hear excited tone, I go huh huh huh. Cause I don't know. I hear excitement, and I just react, and I go whoa. I just drink like 5 monsters, and also chicken booty. Dang it! Oh gosh, I legitimately just got so got. I did not expect the chicken booty at all. This is so sad. I don't know if I'll I don't know if I'll ever recover. Oh my gosh. I should have known. I should have seen that coming. You miss my chicken butts? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna see if I can catch this zombie. Hold up. It is this way. And oh, is that? I don't think it came from down there. Thank you, Penny. We're getting my Rickroll game. Oh wait, sorry, that was Freddy. Sorry. I thought because Penny was working in Rickroll, but I'm so sorry. That was Freddy, and Penny's bringing frogs. Forg. Me when Forg. What did you say? A mistake. A mistake? Why? Why do you ask? I made an assumption, and we all know how that goes around here. Actually, I know. I'm sorry, Freddy. It was me. I know. I'm sorry, Freddy. I should have looked before I leapt, and I did not, and I feel very silly about that now. Anyway, frogs are brought to you today by Penny. Here they are. It's frog time. Look at them. They're frogs. Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? We'd love to see the frogs. It's solid. Frog time. Big frog enjoyer, to be honest. They're really neat. I like them. I'm gonna drink some water too. Water very tasty, and thank you ever so much, Penny, for the frogs. I hope your Rickroll endeavors go well. I'm trying to chase down a zombie. Maybe it's above me? No, that sounds quieter too. What? And is it like down this way? This music is not helping. You're not helping, music. You're being entirely too cutesy for what I've got going on. I'm trying to find a vicious undead creature. Why does it sound like it's through here? Oh gosh, okay, Freddy, thank you for the Rickroll. Dakota's ready, so the music for silly company. Oh, they're just silly little guys. You know, much like this music, that is true. Oh, and thank you for the honk, Freddy. And, thank you for the boop. Very cool. And, yep, thank you for the womp. Much appreciated. Very cool. Very epic. Very fun. And thank you for the exclamation marks. Also very cool. And, thank you for the GG. Yep. And there's a tree somewhere. Where? Meow. So true. Relatable chatter Freddy moment. Wait for Fred before this timing goes wrong. Woo! We stay silly. Thank you for the honk, Freddy. Oh, and thank you for the poop. Much appreciated. GG! Thank you for the GG. Thank you for the womp. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the boop. Meow. So true. Oh my gosh, so true actually. Meow, real and true. Is it just down here? Well, there's a creeper there. That's not exactly what I'm chasing. Where's the zombie? What the heck? Oh, and Penny, thank you for the a tree. Whoever could have predicted that there would be a tree here. Where is it? Hang on, we're why does it sound so close here? Ooh, cool. Those are my tunnels from earlier. Let me just cover that back up a little bit. I'll never say there's some coal. There's some lapis there. That's nice. There's some copper. Oh my goodness. We are, we've hit quite the windfall here. My goodness. You're a tree? No! I got so distracted from doing these packets. I blame you. Yeah, I'm very distracting. I'm just kind of, I'm a distracting little guy. Folks, I think we got him. I think we have discovered the mysterious case of the zombie noises. Thank you for the Rickroll Penny. I presume that it is just simply one of many. Again, I know we're supposed to have learned our lessons about presuming at this point. I would never learn any lessons ever. Yep, there's a second one. Thank you, Penny. Yep, thank you. Very cool, very pog. Yep, that's 2 Rickrolls. I'm gonna wait to mark them until they all go through, or else I'll just be, I'll be stuck here for a hot second. So it's in the browser, so I'm free to type while it's going. Oh, sweet. Love a running in the browser moment. And thank you for the 3rd Rickroll. Very cool. Oh, and Freddy's got some little dancy dinosaur guys. Very cool. Very pog. Very neat. That's 3 Rickrolls right there. In case you can't count, which I can't count sometimes. Yep. 4th Rickroll. There we go. Twitter. We talking about Twitter out here? Is that what we're talking about? Well, no, that's Twitch. Twit. It looked like Twitter to me with my accent, you know? And that is 5 Rickrolls from Penny. Thank you very much. Very cool. Very epic. Let's get all of those added on in. Twith. Well, what are they doing talking about Twith out here? You know, that's definitely a way to do it, you know. Maybe not the way I would have done it for sure, but definitely a way to do it. I could get hit by a car, move stuff. My brain is about 2 FPS at the moment. This feels like I'm stuck inside soundboard. Am I hallucinating? Oh no. You might be. I don't know if I'm hallucinating or not. We're just staying so silly here. This is a good copper vein. Dang, y'all seeing this? That's a good copper vein out there. That's a good solid copper vein I'm seeing right in front of. It's like is that a dagger I see before me? Except is that just a lot of copper I see before me? Is that a large copper vein I see before me? Macbeth, am I right? Macbeth really do be like that. You know, I don't think I don't think that this room counts as a theater, so I'm probably fine saying the words Macbeth and not the Scottish play. These are things that I think about sometimes. I got mad. Oh gosh, there's a little purple. Yeah, that's 5 Rickrolls to a Gryffindor. Very happy about this. Nice. Have I gone mad? I think so. That's what they say. That's what they say about it, and they're eating the twith. They're eating it. Presumably there's a zombie somewhere around here because I was chasing zombie noises as well as skeleton noises. I just can't be bothered to be that worried at the moment. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at the time? There's a spider. Just one bite from Arachnus Deathicus will have you, This has been a Megamind quote. Oh gosh, I was gonna be like, oh, deep slate, not going down there, and then there was copper right here. Well, I mean, far be it from me to say no to some copper. I really like the turn of phrase, far be it. It's just like, well, it do not be that way. And I like that. I'm a big fan, actually. It's making me so happy. I've never been so happy. They're just so silly and also very purple, and they say bop, 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 bop. And I like that a lot. I don't know if the bops are that I'm saying are in time with the guys from on your end. Because I don't know how stream delay and stuff works with that. But I'm synchronizing the baps to when the little guys make, you know, to when they say it. So for me at least, observing the little guys and saying bap 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 bap. I'm doing it. I'm doing it in time with the guys. I don't know if that's coming through super well, but I am. In case you're wondering, it's Ender Chest time. It is definitively Ender Chest time. It is so clearly Ender Chest time, it's not even funny. Maybe it's a little funny, I don't know. We've got some diamond ore to put away. Been hanging on to that for a second, and of course, we have ourselves a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide bright. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Here we stand as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Something friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. In 3 years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Deep Slate Emerald appears. /J or /Serious? /J or /Serious, because I didn't see anything, but if it was there, I would love to know. Everything Quimby does is at least a little funny. That's good. I try my hardest. I like being funny. I'm not gonna lie, being funny is admittedly a big part of my perception of myself at this point. So hopefully I'm doing at least a little something right with it. We'll go this way first because I don't expect this to really lead into anything super useful for me. Like, there's a couple. There's a couple. Oh, and Candybot wants me to drink some water. /Jonathan? Okay. I can accept that. Oh, there's a lot of purple. What's there? There's Twitch votes, Twitch lit. I'm Glitch, Bleed Purple, I'm typing, Twith, and September. I like purple. It's a good color. It's a really good. Okay, it's anecdote time. It's anecdote time. Some of you may have heard that I'm currently watching The Untamed, which is like a Chinese fantasy drama, with Shardspoon, and the thing about the thing that's relevant about the conversation here is that there's a character who for a while had no necessarily like particular color scheme, but it's complicated how I know this without me explaining the entire premise of the show over again. But in the future, he wears purple, and then it gets to a point in the show where he suddenly starts wearing purple, and I'm just there watching with Shardspoon. I'm like, okay, all this crazy stuff is happening. Things are starting to get sad. Things are starting to get complicated. But at least Jung Chang is in purple. At least, if nothing else, he's in purple now, so it's okay. At least we have that. Ooh, that is diamond ore. So, you know. At least if nothing else, Jung Chang is in purple. And I stand by that. I think things are getting wild and out there, they're getting crazy. But you know what? Jung Chang is in purple, so we are okay. Purple is OP. Purple's in everything I make. Nice. Penny's OP, Penny's purple. I like purple. Yeah. More people should wear purple in shows. No, and oh my gosh, and and it's like he's not just wearing purple. It's like the robes he's wearing are like really pretty now. It's like he started wearing purple and just very suddenly majorly glowed up. Like, oh my gosh, Jung Chang, what the heck? So if nothing else, at least Jung Chang is in purple. Okay, I'm actually gonna leave this because I will be going back that way eventually. So I don't want to worry about it right now. I want to pick this up. Purple, blue, pink, top 3 colors in orders. Bisexual. Here, let me see if I can find some pictures of Jung Chang in purple to show you exactly what I mean. Like at least he's in purple. Oh, this is actually a good one of him. This is a really good one of him. Let me pull this up. Yeah, here we go. I've got to resize it so the quality might not be as good now that I've made it larger. I'm gonna have a second for bisexual lighting. We already knew this. Okay, no, quality's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. This is Jung Chang, and he's in purple now. He's in purple. Hold on, I want to see. I like his hair. Yeah, I want to see if I can find some of him before he's in purple, because it was bad. I don't know, long hair. Oh, for sure. Okay, here's him. Okay, I found one of him in Cloud Recesses when they were students. And I'm gonna show you guys how. Hold on, wait, hang on. Hold on. Oh, and that's not even. That's not even the most of it. I'm gonna call this Cloud Recesses. Okay. Corbett Pink. Yeah. Hold on. Let me. Here we go. Okay, gotta resize this one too. Hang on. I'm moving some things around. Moving things so that this viewing experience will not be super janky. So this is him when he's not in purple. And it's like fine. Always in forever. Corbett Pink. So it's like fine when he's not in purple. He's just a little guy. He's just a little fella. They're at Cloud Recesses being a student. My life is a movie. Bless. Back to the original color. Yo, Green Freddy. Sir. Yeah. So we've got this guy. We've got this guy, right? He's cute. He's just a funky little guy. But then they put him in purple. And hold on, that's not even his prettiest purple. Get the window to pretty sky in this music. Oh, that sounds like a lovely experience, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I gotta find hold on. Ugh. Hold up. This is I'm just calling this purple. Your lovely experience? Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Okay. And then okay. This one isn't quite as close up. But look. He's in purple. Let me see if I can find the robes that I really like for him. Cause those are good robes. Those are good robes on him. But he's got a set that I actually like even more. So pretty. My goodness. Oh, he's making an angry face in this one, but it does have the robes that I like. So let's see if I can grab that. He's my little sour grape. This is mining? Clickbait title? Such a hi, Mr. Malouk. Don't worry about it. We're just looking at Jiang Chang from the Untamed. We're calling this one Angry Grape. I'm just don't worry about it. I'm just showing everyone pictures of a character that I like from the Untamed. Okay. Look at him. Look at those robes. Look at those robes. He's an angry grape. Look at those robes. Yeah, but it's updated, but unfortunately have no audio RN. Ah, bless. I'll say, bless. Do you want to be in a movie? Whoa. Okay, but look at that. Look at this guy. Wow. Oh my gosh, the robes are so pretty. And the like gold with the purple with like the purple blue. This guy staring at crows occasionally glances at you. Okay, enough about Jiang Chang. At least Jiang Chang is in purple. You know, at least if nothing else, Jiang Chang is in purple, right? Things might be going a little poorly now. We're kind of struggling. It's getting real grim out there. But you know what? Jiang Chang is in purple. So what you gonna do about it, you know? Literally what you gonna do? Hold on, sorry, I've got a jacket. I keep like adjusting it because it's like just on the edge of too warm, but then without the jacket, it's definitively too cold. A pretty blue sky watching Hobbit from bedroom window. That's pretty scenic and chill. Does the crow have a name? These are important questions. These are very important questions. But okay, so yeah, I think that's my vision, where they're not just putting him in purple, you know, like a lot of normal shows might put characters in purple. They're putting him in very, very pretty, intricate purple robes. So if nothing else, you know, if no one got me, Jiang Chang in purple robes got me. You know, you feel? You understand? You see what I mean? They're, at least we've got that. It's looking real grim for Wei Wuxian. The entire cultivation world kind of thinks he's a heretic at the moment. You know, they're, he and Jiang Chang are fighting, actually, kind of a little bit. It's looking grim. Lan Wangji, had to choose whether to, had to make a choice about if he was going to stop Wei Wuxian from freeing the Wen remnants or not, and my goodness, the way that boy looks at Wei Wuxian. My goodness gracious. The way that man looks at Wei Wuxian, is king of micro expressions. It's it's not a big huge expression, but my goodness, that he looks at that boy like he hung the sun in the sky. Based, honestly. And NGL, it's pretty cute, actually. But my goodness. Everything is so stressful. Time getting upsetty spaghetti. This is so sad. Why would the spaghetti upset you? I can't believe this. Has the spaghetti considered simply not upsetting you? I think that if it has not considered that, then it should consider that. Don't you just get it? Mm-hmm. So the purpose of spaghetti is not to upset. Spaghetti is carbs and happiness and the feeling of a full belly. Like that's what spaghetti should be about. This is so unfortunate. Actually, I don't really like spaghetti, but yes. No, that's fair. That's fair. If there's any sort of like noodle carb heavy dish that you do enjoy, you can substitute the feeling of that for the feeling of biscotti. I just think the purpose of carb heavy foods is to bring joy and happiness and love into the world. And bringing upset instead is a crime worthy of intense punishment, I think. Is this ramen? Yeah. No, absolutely ramen's the same way. Just very, very important to, it's very important to have the carb heavy food that brings the joy and happiness. I don't know if I'm calling it the Raven after the Hit Bears and Tree songs. Tai Chi with my dad. When says I drink coffee with the Raven who said empathy is painful, but if you want to eat the fruit, you gotta feel the rainfall. That's kind of deep. It's kind of deep. NGL, that is kind of deep. That's wow, that's some philosophy right there. You know how I feel about philosophy. I like it. I like philosophy. I think philosophy is cool. Oh, there's a lot of cave. This is fine. But at least Jiangchang is in purple, you know? Like, really that's just been my mantra. It's like something awful will happen. When's being Debbie Downer in? Big sad. Quite a bit of it in the lyrics. Ooh, I will take a look at that. You're just a little guy? You're literally just a little guy. You're just a little guy. Like, come on. Is no one seeing this? Drink coffee with the Raven. They said, don't you go complaining, put your feet against the pavement. Your life is yours for the making. Borrowed time since 7, unable to breathe. We cooked up to machines. My dad trying to teach me Tai Chi. I'm not going to read all the lyrics right now, but I'll probably check it out later. This is so sad. Freddy's just a little guy. Just simply a little guy. I'm out of torches. Let me just boop, 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 boop. Okay. At the cafe, at work at the cafe, people come in all the time and moan about, oh, that's so many carbs, or I don't need more carbs today, I'm so bad about it. And it genuinely triggers some kind of rage button in my brain. Shut up, shut up, shut up, screaming. Yeah! Carbs are for eating and experiencing joy. Life is too short to be concerned about how many carbs are in something when they are just... It's a natural source of energy that your body wants. I don't know. But sometimes I'm saying too early for the universe's heat death, but hopefully I'm not too late to catch my breath and get my bike fixed. Yo. Well. It's just after everybody stopped. That's pretty epic. That's lovely, actually. My goodness. Many thoughts about the heat death of the universe. Yep, I think about the heat death of the universe and I go, ooh, oh man, oh boy, oh man. This cave is just kind of going. We're gonna take a quick pit stop up here, just to make sure that this doesn't turn into anything. And does it turn? No, that's just... Oh my gosh. No, it does turn into something! This is so sad. Hello? The annotation unreviewed as of right now. On the Instagram, Bears and Trees frame, this song is for anyone who nearly died when they were a child. My oh my. What a... My goodness, what a framing. Death of the Universe, extremely good song by Narcissist Cookbook. I do think I've heard that one. I do. Ah! 2 of them. Yeah, sure. Oh, there's another one. Chat, we are once again at that point in the caves where, there just keeps being more cave. And, yeah. And that's kinda, and that's kinda how it's going, is more cave all day, every day. Never pay too much attention to Fairs and Trees lyrics, or you'll cry, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I do love a good lyricist moment. Like 9 times out of 10 songs are mainly vibes to me, just, you know, does it have the good vibes? But when it really matters, it's about the lyrics. That's me with Being Boring by the Pet Shop Boys. I'm like 90% certain I've talked about Being Boring by the Pet Shop Boys here before, so I'm not gonna rehash it for you all, but I guess let it be known. Being Boring by the Pet Shop Boys is a good song. Oh my gosh, there's another 2 of them. Oh, come on. There we go. Where'd you go? Where's the 3rd one? Whoop! Me when I fall into a little hole. I can probably take it just... Don't you dare bat! Okay. There you are. I'm so lost in this cave at this point. Okay, that's a zombie. A zombie with some cool pants, admittedly. But a zombie. There's 2 more of them over there! I can't believe this. I can't believe this. We live in a society. I thought I saw. Ah! Why? What have I? Not to quote another Pet Shop Boys song right now, but what have I done to deserve this? Since you've been away, I've been hanging around, been wondering why I'm feeling down. I know I'm not in key. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry about that. You've got a way to make me feel better. How am I gonna get through? How am I gonna get through? Okay. Sorry, what have I done to deserve this? Good song. Good, solid song out there. If you would believe it. The song is it's pretty good. Same guy as before, but this one's got a shovel. Okay, well. And yes, of course, how could I forget? My erstwhile companion, the, like, 7th creeper in the row or something. And my other erstwhile companion. That guy for some reason. Don't know what's up with all these guys. I do gotta check this out before mining that copper back there, because, you know, what if something fell on my head? What if the 8th creeper in a row showed up and fell on me? I would not enjoy being fallen upon by— ah! Same guy as before, except this one's got a hat! I don't know what's going on here. I think we really might be in fever dream territory at this point. I'm chasing all depressing. I mean, their Patreon buyers literally pulls up Patreon. Oh, okay, pulling up Patreon moment. Might have come from there. Okay. So give me just a sec. Okay, I'm back. This mining trip is getting out of control. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of ender chest space, and at the rate we're running, I'm probably gonna run out of ender chest space. Just gonna do that. Let's to be more specific. Let's do that. Huh. Yeah, sure. While we're here. Yeah, sure. All right. Yeah, and then creating music about getting better. I respect it. I respect it, to be honest. Okay, at least it's a skeleton. At least it's something interesting. Let's get some arrows from this guy. I've been using a couple of them. Yeet the bones. Oh, we've got a spider this time. That's some variety of life, at least. We're spreading out a little. As I mentioned, it's from an album called "This Is How We Get Better," and hoo boy, music about getting better. That's oh man, you know, definitely some big feelings with that one. Spider hurts. For whom doth the spider hurt? It hurts for thee. You're wrong. Well, the spider hurts. Well, I don't really feel like exploring this way too far. Like, yeah, it just kind of seems to lead back down to the same place I've been in before, which I'm kind of headed back to in a sec anyway. After I pick up this copper, so... Ah! Gosh darn it, more cave. More spider. Oh, chat, it's looking grim. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Why is there so much freaking cave? It's great. It's great news. I am not going back empty-handed. The cube is going to be fed. Why didn't I empty out my ender chest before I came here? It's just a couple boxes of copper. But there's so much here. Okay. This is fine. That's somewhere I've been before, so I'm not gonna mix up my torch trails by going back through there. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... Okay. A torch there to keep the nasties out, to keep the nasty beasties from spawning. And then we mine here. I need to fill up... I need to block things up. That's great. Awesome. Fantastic news. And yeah, okay. And we start... Do we start moving backwards? We start moving backwards. We say, haha, that's so funny that there's some things over there. We're going backwards. One of my favorite albums is Keep Me Safe. Seaside and Laugh Cry are just the best. Neat. It's a right-facing torch. Oh gosh. Left-facing. Left-facing. That leads me back to here. Right-facing. That's... I put right or left facing there, but I'm pretty sure that's not the way. So it would make me think this way, but that's not it. This is why I hate when things get... When things get complicated like this. The right-left torch system is good most of the time, except when you get branching tunnels like this. I don't want to talk to you, Scallop Tim. Scallop Tim, we're not on speaking terms at the moment. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll take some arrows. Yeah, sure. Always good to keep up on arrow supply. We're going this way. I'm gonna say that this is it. And then down to here. Yep, awesome. This is where we want to be. Huh? It's great. There's more branching cave. It's fine. I don't see why we would have any problems here. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I built that. I was like, whoa, I need to do a thing in 10 minutes. I don't know if I've ever had a memory for anything ever, but I will certainly do my best. I've never remembered anything, but I'll try. I will certainly attempt. Okay. And how are you all doing, chat? Are you guys having a good time out there? I certainly hope so. I hope you're I hope you're having a good time. I hope that you are not lost in ever labyrinthine caves. Cause don't get me wrong, it's a pretty decent experience all around, you know, like the entertainment quality is pretty solid. I don't feel bored at the very least. It leads into more. And it's good that it leads into more. Because if caves just stopped really easily, then I wouldn't be able to find all the branching connections that I need to be able to find all the copper that I need. Aha! It just feels like maybe sometimes. Feels like maybe sometimes we could be a bit less silly with it. We are gonna pop up here really quick and just stop, skipping a jump, pick up some coal. Always glad to pick up some coal. That's nice. We're having a great time with it. Okay. Eat some food. We're going to do our best to mine this. To mine this out, and I'll drop down and pick it up in a sec. It'll be great. And would you look at that? Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. It's totally fine. It's chill. We're chilling. Oh, and CandyBot wants me to drink some water, which could I ever say no to CandyBot? I think not. So yeah. Get some torches built. I'm yep, drinking some water. You know, chat, we may be caught in a labyrinthine mess of tunnels, but you know what? At least Jiangchang is in purple. Have we considered this? I think I think it's really important for us to consider that at least Jiangchang is in purple. If nothing else, if we've got nothing else going for us, then at least there's that. At least the costuming in the Untamed is really good. Even if my life is falling apart, good costuming save me. Save me, good costuming. Good costuming. Save me. Okay, no, you know what? I do want to talk about that a little more. I do want to mention that a little bit more. I'll try. I mean, I think we might be a little bit of spoilers in already at this point. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to avoid any huge major spoilers. Going kind of hot. That's all I'm saying. Good costuming. Whoa. So the thing about Jiangchang is he's my little sour grape. He's so sweet. Okay. But then okay. So in the early parts of the show, they were putting him in a lot of like kind of like tans, like weirdly and almost like greenish gray for a hot second there. And it's like they've made us like the character just by sheer virtue of like writing and characterization and stuff. So it's like I'm like, okay, Jiangchang, he's kind of fun. I like him. That's cool. You know, character pog, whatever. This whole little tunnel space looks like a big worm or something has tunneled its way through. Anyway, Chang kind of cool. Okay, yeah, we like him, brother of the main character. That's fun. You know, pop off king. Thumbs up, smiley face. Cool. He's a guy. That's great. How much do I want to do with this little side? There's some copper over there, but that's like real precarious. You know, he's in the training robes at Cloud Recesses, or he's in his weird like tans and stuff. And then something big happens. A really, really big event happens. Something kind of crazy, and narratively we don't see Zhang Chang for a hot second, right? I guess maybe not narratively. Like in world time, a couple of months pass. And it's been a hot second since we've seen like any of our guys, because you know it's been 3 months and we're just picking things back up, and he shows up on screen again and he's in purple, and it's like wait hang on just a second. Wait, this guy, we've liked this guy, he's cool, he's cool and all, but then he shows up and he's in purple and it suits him really well. And his costuming is approximately 1,000,000 times better. And it's just such a... It's hard to describe just how intense the glow up of just putting him in purple is. Like, okay, it's not just putting him in purple. I mentioned that also, like, the robes they put him in are a lot fancier and, you know, and are cool and all. But he just gets really cool really suddenly. You know, and not that he was ever not cool, but definitely just a little guy, kind of. Not just a little guy in that little baby man. He's just, you know, he's just living his life. It's hard to describe, because this is also a martial society where everyone is a warrior, and we know that he can like fight real good and stuff. He's a guy though. He's a guy just hanging out. Purple? They're putting him in purple? Suddenly he's really cool? What the heck? And it is shocking just how suddenly it happens. It's like you blink and suddenly it's like, oh man, okay, whoa. It's hard to really describe without leaning into spoiler territory, and I said I wouldn't do that, but there's a guy with a sword coming after me. That's really awkward. Can't believe this. Can't believe a guy with a sword would come after me. This is so unfortunate. These images are so cute looking, but they're Patreon exclusive. Ooh, devastating. That's a big rip, Penny. That is, oh man. No, but I've been really liking the Untamed so far. Like, not just costuming and the many and various choices they make with that, but also like the storytelling I've really been vibing with. Just the themes of the story, the things that they deem important to show, the way that they pace themselves in the storytelling. Like, again, as spoiler free as possible on this one, there's a section where a character meets a character they haven't seen in a while, and there's some big news that they hear during that conversation. The show does not show us the conversation. Instead, they show us the fallout of the conversation, how learning that information causes the character to make some choices. And I really like that, because they don't need to show us both, is what I was thinking about with that. You know, we don't have to see it's just the same information as gets revealed later with the character taking action on the information, you know? The only reason to The only reason to show the conversation would be if there was some sort of like, you know, emotional response or something that would be important to show. But once again, that can be shown again later in the more exciting scene of what the character does about this information. Also, Penny, I think it might have been 10 minutes since you told me to tell you to do something in 10 minutes. I haven't been keeping like an exact eye on the clock, but I feel like that's about it. But no, it's a really good storytelling device where they're just showing us the important bits, the most exciting, most interesting parts of the effects of what's happening, and I just think it's neat. Because there's absolutely an urge as an amateur storyteller to be like, okay, you know, how I need to show how this transfer of information happens. I need to explain why this character might know this. Then I also need to ensure that the audience knows how all of these people feel about this. So do I need to like repeat the scene from different perspectives to get inside their heads on it? And well, I definitely claim that sometimes repeating scenes can give valuable insights and things, you know, and a lot of the time it's just the same information. So you have to ask yourself why you're repeating the scene, what, you know, like what impact that gives the story, and whether that can be best accomplished somehow else, or with a different storytelling device. And the Untamed asks itself all of these questions. It's they're well aware that they've got limited runtime, you know. The whole show is 50 episodes, and they gotta keep things pretty fast paced, you know. They don't really have time to sit in moments all too often, and like they do sit in some moments, but it's clear that they're intentional about choosing which ones they do sit in, and they oh, that guy was just walking. Just walking. But they're intentional about the moments that they choose to sit in, and they and they make choices about where else they're going to pull that time from, and how they're going to, you know, how they're going to streamline things so that they can make space for that. And overall, it's very intentional with its storytelling, with the way that it handles its characters, with the themes that it shows, with the things that are important to them. Like, in particular, again, another thing that I've really... This is something more I've admired thematically about the story, you know, not necessarily just the, you know, directing decisions and stuff. But, there's a point where a big conflict has been finished. And storytelling narratively, we're kind of used to being like, okay, and then that means that everything's going to be okay because they defeated the bad guys. Psych! The bad guys are politics. The real villain was the politics we made along the way. The fighting a war, easy. That was fine. Like, obviously some rough things happened, but finding a way to navigate the post-war political landscape, impossible and devastating. That's where our heroes start to struggle and fall, really, because they can all fight. As I mentioned, it's a warrior society. There, oh gosh. That doesn't fill me with confidence. I'll just leave those guys. They can't really reach me. If they can get close enough, they might be able to explode. Oh, we'll just go here. But that's where they can all fight. They can all, you know, it's tough, but they can withstand a war against injustice. That's all right. But what if the injustice comes in polite meetings where everyone's saying pretty words and bowing to each other? I'm not going after that copper. I don't want to deal with two creepers. Like, what do you do then? How do you... And oh gosh, how do you grapple with that, with the way that you can fight against injustice and win a war, and then you're still not able to save the innocent because politics won't let you. it's really fun. I really enjoy those themes. I think they're doing some good work with that. But yes, so basically, long story short, I've really been enjoying it. I just think it's neat, and it's been pretty cool to observe. I don't really want to go down there. Where did I come from? I came from there. I'll pick up the lapis, because I am collecting lapis. But oh gosh, from here. Here, let's just make ourselves a nice little staircase over, shall we? What? I actually also have just thought about it. I don't really want to go up there. I think that's gonna be difficult to navigate, and I've already got so much cave. I don't think I need that particular part of the cave. We're just backtracking. You know, I already know I'm gonna have entirely too much cave to properly explore. So we make some choices. Make some decisions. We are just gonna check this out real quick. This is leading to Deep Slate. We are not gonna go that way. See, we make decisions. We prioritize the things that are important. It's all about the strategy of it all. It's not yep. Stories like that make me feel crazy. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Because I just think, whoa. Well, what are we doing with our lives? Because that, oh man, you know, you feel, you vibe with that. One of those moments where my emotions are most accurately described by just a series of exclamatory noises instead of actual real words. What if? Could be kind of crazy. Could be kind of wildin'. Also, the characters are just really funny in a lot of ways. Not comedy, haha funny. It's just so silly sometimes, you know? We get so silly with it. I don't even know what I'm describing. I don't know if what I'm describing is getting through. It's not comedy. This character makes a joke and is silly kind of funny necessarily. It's just the way that these guys are is inherently just a bit silly in it. But not silly goofy, just silly. I don't think any of what I just tried to express came across. It's like I'll be watching and a character gets put into a situation and they just like make a face and I go ha. That's the kind of funny we're talking. Love to put guys in situations. Big fan of that. And so does it turns out the Untamed is also a fan of that. Love to see some guys, love to put them in situations. It's good for their health probably, except not really, because I know that the story is inherently a tragedy. I'm well aware. I'm so aware constantly. I'm so aware the entire time that things aren't going to end out well. And that's another thing I'm insane about with it. Okay, here's the deal. I don't know if the novel or anime does this differently because I haven't seen or read those. I've just been watching The Untamed, but The Untamed starts at the end. I mean, I don't remember there's like two spots that kind of starts in. One is Wei Wuxian's death, and one is when he comes back 16 years later. So I guess, I don't feel like that's really spoilers, because again, The Untamed tells you that within like the first 5 minutes, he dies. I'm so sorry. devastated about it already. It's fine. So we start all the way there. We begin knowing that it's not gonna end out well for him, that he's gonna die like a dog, you know, killed, and everyone's celebrating his death, and it's like, wahoo, the Ealing Patriarch is dead now. We've gotten rid of him finally. It's great. We know this from the very beginning, and we learn a couple other things in the opening episodes, like when he comes back, because again, it starts with that 16 years later. There's like two episodes fully set in the 16 years later, and then we jump back all the way to the beginning of the first story. And that means that we know some things. We know, obviously we know that Wei Wuxian is going to die. That's a big obvious one. But there's a couple other things that they tell us about. Some things about some of the other characters that when we hear about it in the future, it's like, okay, sure, it's interesting, you know, these things are gonna happen to these people. There's this whole complicated mess of whatever's going on here. And then we meet them. And then we meet these characters. And we start to get to know them, and we start to like see their stories played out. And we know how it's going to end already. We know it ends in tragedy. And that's just the further you go on, the more devastating it gets to already have the knowledge of how it ends, because there's so much love and hope and care, and they're all trying so hard, and they all want good things for themselves and each other, and they're building these relationships and these futures, and you know from the beginning that some of them aren't going to pan out, and it's awful. It's legitimately terrible. Like I'm sitting there watching these events like, oh no. Oh no. And that drives me crazy too, because it's a good story. It's solid, decent, fine. You know, some good theming, some good ideas that coming through with that. Good story. I don't think I would be as invested in it if I didn't know that there's the future, you know? If I couldn't see the consequences of actions that I haven't even known will come to pass yet, and be able to be like, ooh, it's really clever. It's really clever. There's also a creeper over there, and that's really unfortunate. I also feel like we're out of dripstone territory at this point, which means we're gonna start backtracking. I'm gonna pick up some copper deposits that I saw, and then we're gonna start backtracking. But yeah, just I know it's a tragedy the entire time, and that makes it worse in a way than if I just knew than if I thought that was going to be fine, and then figure out as things went along that was going to be bad. Because, you know, learning that things are bad as they happen, that's one thing. That's like, oh no, oh wait, that's so sad. But no, but watching the happy moments and just knowing the entire time that it's gonna be bad. Like, I've mentioned again, I'm terribly sorry for the spoilers, but I really don't feel like this one's too huge. I've mentioned Zhang Chang kills Wei Wuxian. That's something that we've known since the very beginning, and then we jump back in time, and they are just brothers, and they love each other so much, and they there's moments where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna swear to always be together, and you know, you're gonna be clan leader and I'm gonna be your right hand man. They're making all these promises to each other, and it's clear they care so much. And I know the entire time that they're doing that Zhang Chang's going to kill Wei Wuxian one day. It's insane. It's driving me insane. And they look us in the eyes. They tell us this is not going to end well. And then they show it to us anyway. Okay, the Untamed. Okay, I respect it, I say, as if I'm not head over heels for the way that they're telling the story. It's really good, chat. It's really incredibly good. I'm having the time of my life. Really curious about what is happening 16 years in the future, though. Like, there's a whole ton of events happening at the moment in the past. A tree! Oh my gosh, where? Hi friend, welcome to the stream. Oh, we've got a tree, we've got a rickroll, and we've got a not first. Hi friend. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Good luck with your studies and in your life and all the things. Hope you have a good time with that. Whoop. Whoop! Yep, good luck, bye! Okay, cave word. We're doing a bit of backtracking, this is good. This is good. That's good, it means that we're, it means we're not gonna keep going on forever, except I know that any other passage could then, could lead into a whole new labyrinthine web. Labyrinthine is a good word. Really solid word choice there. Labyrinthine. Okay, I want to go down to there, but I don't really want to, I don't expect to spend long here. Because I think that this is going to start leading into deep sleep pretty soon. No, wrong. Here, we make a staircase as we go. Okay. I always like to make sure I've got a way back up. Okay, yeah, so that didn't go very long at all. It curves around back over to here. Is this the same? Yeah, this is the same as where we were going to end up there. So, oh my gosh. Me and the skeleton teaming up on the creeper like that. But yeah, if you're into if you're into like big dramatic storytelling and pretty costumes and themes about justice and morality and love and insane sibling relationships, I would definitely recommend The Untamed. I might go after that when I get down to there, but I'm not dropping down a tube. Dropping down a tube seems like a bad idea. But yeah, would definitely recommend The Untamed on that. Particularly if you're insane about sibling relationships. My goodness, they do not hold back on the sibling ties. Like, oh boy. They really just said, I think we're going to make you feel a lot of emotions about these groups of siblings and the way that they are affected by all of this. I don't see for just a little bit because I feel bad for just being out. No, listen, friend. Always happy to have you here. You know, you're welcome and enjoyed any time. But if it's gonna affect you negatively, you don't have to do it. Would love to have you if that's just what you want, though. You know. Look at me. How are you? I'm doing well. I have improv practice today because the it's kind of complicated timing wise, but the children are putting on a show soon. So that means that we gotta do practices more. Also, I'm mining, which, you know, I do always enjoy. Can I get it? Y'all just don't want me here slash J? Okay. I was about to be like, no! No! But okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're settling down. It's fine. There was a slash J on that, so it's okay. This really just doesn't go. Okay. Was there a shoot spot? No, okay. Yeah, that copper might just be lost forever then. I'm not going after that. That's the spider. Just one bite from Arachnus Deathicus. I'm sorry to keep repeating that, but listen, Megamind is one of the greatest movies of our time, and I'm tired of pretending that it isn't. Cause they really just popped off so incredibly much with it. I saw someone once say that Megamind deserves the hype that Minions got. Or not Minions, Despicable Me at this point. At this point it's the Minions. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. I think that Megamind is just so clever and well written and like the thematic and the topics that they tackle are really cool. And I'm quite frankly shocked that Despicable Me got more attention, cause it's just not as good. I'm sorry to any huge Despicable Me enjoyers. Terribly, awfully sorry. I just had a terrible thought, and I will explain it in just a second, but I need to finish my apology first. If there's anyone in chat who is a huge Despicable Me lover, I'm so sorry for disparaging it like that. I think it's true, but that doesn't mean that I should say I'll take the Diamond Horse armor. Chat. I also, while saying that, came to the realization that we might encounter a sort of like Minions renaissance at some point. A certain purple individual will agree with you so much. Megamind is just the bestest, that's all. And a certain purple individual is based for that. But there's like a generation of people growing up who grew up with a big craze over the Minions. Yeah, fight each other. Fight each other! Fight each other! Oh my gosh, that was poetic. That was poetic. There's an entire generation of kids who were raised during the Minions craze, and that means that when they start getting to ironic memes and stuff, they're gonna bring it back as and have a little ironic renaissance about it, possibly. I don't know. I just you know how Gen Z got big on the internet, and like Phineas and Ferb started becoming huge on there. I'm just imagining to myself Minions having the same fate. Oh, and Candybot tells me to drink water, which I will do. Thank you ever so much, Candybot, for your assistance. I should totally be a 50-point redeem for something. Maybe I should be, you know? That could be, that could be neat, but I'm so bad at making any sort of redeems for anything. Is the issue there. I'll be like, should I make a new redeem? I probably should, and I just don't. I just don't do anything with that. But oh, me and my friend see me, you were gonna kill that thing with hammers, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. How about head pats? Could be neat, could be neat. I don't disagree with the concept. The question is the execution, you know? It's have I ever finished anything ever? Doop, doop, doop. Have I ever actually gone through with making something? The cake is still in hubris. Get bonked. Oh no, no, gosh, oh gosh. I'm getting bonked. This is so unfortunate. This is so sad, chat. I'm getting bonked. That's I think the best way to say the word bonked at all is bonked. Cake is a myth, we're never seeing it. I swear one of these days. It's rough cut at this point, even. I sat down a couple of months ago and I got the rough cut together. Really, all I would need to do at this point is some audio work, you know, adding in some like background music and doing some little basic effects and stuff I've planned out, and then doing a more thorough cut to ease you know, to make it good. It's simple. It's simple from this point is what I'm saying. It's not that much. There's not that much to do even. Ha! Happening in my lifetime, and that's coming from an immortal. Well, I mean, I feel like being an immortal means that there are many things that that you won't see because the people who were trying to make them don't complete the project and die, you know? Like I feel like of all people, immortals would see the most incomplete projects. Just by the nature of time. You know? Cause like I'm a computer program, which you would think would mean longevity, but also like what happens when the computers that run the program stop existing? You know, they're being replaced by something new or being abandoned entirely for whatever reason. But yeah, there's no eternity except for, like, you know, in the immortals. I believe you could be. Thank you. I don't know if that trust is well placed, but I appreciate it. I also see a lot of completions, like the completion of very specific capitalist AI who's distracted 24/7. That's true. You know, hey, that's so true actually. I am a completed project. That's so true. Oh my gosh. Didn't even think about that one. But oh, I think we're in piano music, which I like piano music, but I really don't think it's the vibe, so we're going back to cute. It's just I feel like piano it's a little too low energy. I don't want low energy right now. I want to feel like I'm being invited to a tea party. Genuinely would love to go to a tea party. Maybe I should host a tea party. And then for sure I could go to a tea party. I just think it could be neat. Even saw the lab getting blown off after that. Yeah, nothing lasts forever. Anything happens to your computer, I guess we could put you in like a Tamagotchi probably. Oh no, you make a little Tamagotchi Quimby, and then you gotta make sure to check in on me every once in a while and play the little game where we waved flags together, and oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no, wait, that's kind of funny actually. The basil seeds are a big deal in Western countries. Basil seeds. I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of basil seeds. I've heard a lot about like basil leaves and stuff. I'm looking this up right now. Basil seeds. Interesting. Huh. Well. That's something. Those seeds, when you put in water, they puff up. I don't like that personally. Like I was looking at some pictures there, and it was kind of giving me the creeps. So if it's a big deal around here, I would like it to not be. I would really like it to not be that. Like everyone and their dog kind of has a basil plant at some point. You know, we'll be like, oh boy, I got this basil plant. And then it'll live for a while, and then either they pull too many leaves, or you know, something happens and the basil plant dies eventually, and that's just the nature of basil plants. You know, you do your best with them, but they are an herb, and if you and too heavy herb use or they're kind of delicate in some ways too. So eventually the basil plant is not hanging around. Basil seeds though? you. Send you pictures to know you. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. They look weird. They're like little. They're like frog spawn. I don't want to eat frog spawn. I want the frog spawn to turn into frogs, and also I just don't want to eat it because that looks gross. Chicken, fine. Disgusting! It looks like frog spawn! Why would you want to eat that? Why? I should turn off caps lock. Ah! We don't talk about this. We don't speak of this moment. We don't talk about it. We don't, nope. We just, wow. Oh, look at the weather. We are in a cave, so there's no easy access to weather. Isn't that sad? Isn't that, It looks, it tastes good. It's frog spawn. Even, like, listen, I feel like, I don't care how it tastes, that's just unpalatable. I want the frogs to grow up, and also I just don't want to eat frog spawn. I don't know why there's just a big trend of eating frog spawn. Maybe people should stop that. Maybe they should cease and desist. Have they considered that? Everyone's all worried about the children up until it's frog children, and then suddenly they're eating them left, right, and sideways. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Frog spawn. Eating frogs when they're just eating literal frog spawn. This is. Now listen. I'll say I'm no. Ah! What in the? Oh, sorry. Trying to eat here. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did that creeper come from? Did it like spawn up here or something? Did it come down from there? What the? Wrong block. I tell ya, creepers. They're what killed me. So I can definitively say that they were the death of me. A child. My goodness gracious me. Okay, well, I'm placing some torches up there. My goodness. Cringe. Can't believe this, chat. Can't believe this. What the heck? Okay, let's just whoop. Clear out the inventory. Disgusting. Yeah, that sounds alright. Yeah, thanks for clipping, friend. Chat, can we clip that? I'm gonna drink some water. I am gonna drink some water. I'm no stranger to having a little drink with that's a little chewy. Y'all can come, yeah. I am a boba fiend. If you've ever seen my Boba Manifesto by Chris Fleming, I wholeheartedly agree. I really, honest to goodness, yes. My boba manifesto. Understandable, have a great day. It's like boba but natural. Yeah, but it's gross. I don't want to eat frogs. I'm not French. I'm sorry, that's reductive. I'm not trying to find a way to say this in a way that does not sound as if I am just insulting the French, but like creatively. I don't want to eat frogs. Put that on a campaign poster, and I'll sweep the nation. And maybe, I don't know, maybe some people will take it as me insulting the French, but creatively. But I think it's gonna win me the big race. I'd love to win the big race. I think that'd be really fantastic. What's the point of life if you can't win the big race every once in a while? Beep, bop, beep, and a bop. Alright, copper's been handled. No, I love boba. Boba's great. Love to have me I do have to specify though, I do kind of only vibe with tapioca boba, like the tapioca pearls, because popping boba has always just been so unbearably cloyingly sweet for me. Like it's just, that's just syrup, you know? You're just asking me to drink straight syrup when I bite into one of those things. And I like my syrup mixed into drinks or on pancakes. So, you know, that's a bit strange, I think. Why they're just handing me straight syrup. But you know, no, I love tapioca pearls though. I love drinking a little drink that sometimes you just gotta chew instead. Big huge fan of that. Cause my problem with drinks is that I always drink them really fast if I'm left to my own devices, you know. It's always, I'm always like, oh boy, a little drink, and then I look away for 2 seconds and I've consumed the entire thing. Which is just unfortunately the way of it sometimes. But boba, I tell you what, that thing can last me for hours, cause you take a little sip and then suddenly you gotta, you know. Apologies for the unwarned chewing noises, but you know, I just think that's the ideal way to do it. Is to it slows you down. It makes you think about it. It makes you it makes you go, okay. I guess I see what I'm getting at here. And what I'm getting at is the boba, to be clear. Like in case that wasn't obvious. But I don't want my boba to be frog spawn. You know, call me crazy, call me insane for that. I'm not thrilled about the concept of frog spawn boba. Sorry, shrug. That's not That's not really in my wheelhouse. Well, that looks an awful lot like a trap. To be fair, this also looks an awful lot like a trap. But that's a trap that I can deal with. At any rate, I will not be eating basil seeds, please and thank you very much. I think, I'm quite frankly appalled by the suggestion, and you will be hearing from my lawyers. Oh, that's another reason to maybe commit to a law degree, so that I can say you'll be hearing from my lawyers, and then they just hear from me. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be a really fun existence to live? Where you could say you'll be hearing from my lawyers and then it's just you? I think that sounds kind of lovely. I'm a big fan of that concept, actually. That's why I gotta finish. I gotta. What's the Hamilton quote? Studied line. Officially say practiced law. Practiced law or worked next door. Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man was non-stop. Thank you, thank you, Hamilton, for the lawyer quote. Very cool, very pog. Have I explored out this way? No. No, I have not. This is, it's a new direction to take, new horizons to explore, new copper deposits to discover. I am turning off that water spout because I don't think I want to go down there, and I don't want the off chance of any of the things that I'm mining just getting carried off down there. That doesn't sound like a good experience. You know me, I love a good experience. Love when the experiences are good, in fact. You know, I really should probably like I should probably diversify my boba order at some point. Because I feel like there's probably so many wonderful combinations of boba drinks in this world. But the problem, the really, really big problem is that I've gotten a taste for taro, and that's like the only place in my life where I can experience taro. It always reminds me of Singapore, is what that is. The first time I ever tasted something taro, it was in Singapore. I was getting an ice cream sandwich, which, let it be known, in Singapore it means that I was getting a piece of bread with ice cream wrapped inside of it. It's really fun. Singaporean ice cream sandwiches are literally just bread and ice cream. It's delightful. If you've never had an ice cream sandwich like that, I would recommend. It's actually really good. And the flavor that I got was taro. And it's now whenever I've taro things, I go, oh man, remember that time I experienced? Remember that time I was experiencing? Actually, while I've got a second, we're pulling out Yield Ender Chest. We're grabbing some more wood and we're grabbing some steak. Honestly, there's no reason not to grab just the full stack, so you're grabbing just the full stack. So I should diversify my order, but the problem is Tara's got all those lovely positive associations with it, and I'm a big fan. I think it's I think it's really tasty. There's I found like taro chips before. There's like ways to get taro chips, but they're usually like mixed in with other things. You can't get just the taro ones super easily. And so that's my problem with diversifying. Oh my gosh, hold on. Ugh, bots. Let me just scooch them on out of here. Yeah. Big bots unenjoyer. Do not like that, actually. What was I saying? Taro? I love taro. Taro chips are really good. They've got these like little purple flecks in them, which are really nice. Big fan of that. Love when the chips I'm eating have little purple flecks in them, you know. I think that's pretty neat, actually. But there's just really not a lot of places in my life that I have easy access to taro, and boba is a big one of them. So while I really should diversify my orders to experience the wider world ahead of me, I every time I'm like, oh man, what flavor what should I get in my boba drink? And every time it's taro. Except there was that time that I drank glue. That was an entirely different set of circumstances though, and that did solidify to me that jasmine tea is probably not for me. See, that's also the problem is you try spreading out and then you try something else, and then if you've got something that you just don't like, and then it's just big sad. Then it's like, whoa, what am I doing with my life? And then you cry. And that's really awkward. I don't wanna just be crying when I was supposed to get a boba drink. Getting a boba drink is supposed to be an expression of joy and happiness, not sadness and tears. So it's I'm not gonna be like, man, it's a rough world out there, because I'm well aware that that's just a silly, goofy little issue. It's just, you know, I'm not exploring the shoot. I have so few safe orders, and I got it so infrequently that what if I risk getting something worse and I waste a little treat? Yeah. What if I waste a little treat? And oh man, and then I don't, and I just have a little treat that I don't like. I'm just sad, and I wasted it, and it ruins the entire experience. You get it, Corvigay, you get it. It's real rough out here. It's real tricky. Okay, that's the way back. I should explore that this way a little bit, though. Oh, would you look at that. Up some arrows. It's real tricky. I never try anything new forever. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem with it. I have noticed, okay, there was this really interesting effect for a hot second there while I was working at the theater where for a while I could eat the food that they made for free. And there's this really interesting effect of me actually starting to get a little adventurous with it over time. Being like, man, I've had the things that I like pretty often. What if I tried something new? And then I would try, and sometimes I would like it and sometimes I would not like it. And, you know, but you know, it was really interesting that when I no longer had to worry about acquiring and having food, that suddenly I got a lot more adventurous with it. And I feel like I would need to, you know, actually, I feel like I would need further study to have anything actually made of it. But I just feel like emotionally that makes a lot of sense to me. Where I don't know, just the concept of food insecurity driving a lack of variety and a lack of willingness to try new things. I don't know. I just think, whoa, that's kind of crazy. Just not to be a filthy commie for a second. Am I where I want to be right now? Not to be a filthy commie for a second, but I think that maybe perhaps if people, oh, I see what's going on there. If people had easy access to food consistently and it didn't matter, and their choices weren't, incredibly important and could potentially have big consequences. Maybe it'd be easier to branch out with a couple of things. I don't know. I don't know. Wouldn't that be neat? Wouldn't that be kind of interesting to think about? Where if food is something that you have to be really really concerned and worried about, you know, where we're making bad decisions with it is potentially a big deal. That's not a conducive environment to exploration and branching out horizons, because that means that there are consequences to trying new things. But if there are no consequences, well, boy howdy, maybe I'll try a couple new things, you know? Big thoughts out here on twitch.tv/Quimby Alert today. I don't know if there are words to properly express the depth of emotion I feel about the concept of just simply feeding people. Like, straight up. There's a variety of factors going on there, you know, with I don't know, common basic human decency, me being Greek and whatnot, but I just, like, guys, if there's one thing that I'm just so insanely, like, rabid about, it is just the concept of, it's the concept of what if we just fed people, you know? I don't know, everyone, like, what if everyone just came over to my house and then they just all had food? What if, or something? Or it doesn't have to be my house, you know? I mentioned my house because I have access to cooking at my house, but I'm so genuinely rabid about that. Like, just, what if everyone eats? Wouldn't that be what? Whoa! Not to be a filthy commie or anything, but I just think that could be kind of cool. There was a poem that I was reading on Tumblr today, in conjunction with I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the hurricane disasters in the States at the moment, particularly in the American South, because they got hit pretty hard down there. Oh, and Candybot wants me to drink some water, which I will do before diving into this, because you gotta stay hydrated. But basically, there's been, like, massive infrastructure effects, you know? There's been huge amounts of flooding, power loss. I was reading today about, like, cell phone tower, like cell phone companies unlocking their cell phone towers so that anyone could use them to be able to try to, like, contact people, you know, just crazy, insane stuff. And there's this story about a grocery store being closed down entirely and guarded by cops, and it's being framed as anti-looting policies, but they're not letting anyone in is the thing. Like, my thoughts on anti-looting are a topic for another day. But even for people who could pay for you know, the supplies in there, no one is getting it. No one is getting anything from them, and that drives me insane. There's it's the Grapes of Wrath poem about people, like, destroying food, destroying resources, destroying things that people need simply for the fact that they cannot be made a profit from, that they cannot be paid for. And I'm going to explode into 1,000 pieces about it. I'm going to explode into 1,000,000,000,100 pieces. Because I think that's just so awful. Like, just, like, we were just talking about how I'm so insanely rabid about the concept of literally just what if everyone eats. So it drives me insane that there's enough food and we're not. And not everyone eats. The store doesn't have power. Evil sickness at the heart of America. Yeah. Awful. you know, I just, what if everyone eats? And it is crazy to me that that is a radical thing to say. That I don't know, that everyone eating is a political topic. I just think, listen, I talk a lot about the Greek side of my family, but here I want to talk about the Irish side. Not to be an American. Oh yeah, my family is Irish. I'm actually Irish. But yeah, some of my ancestors immigrated to America during the Great Hunger. Searching for opportunities. I've got some fun stories about them. I don't think I'm going to tell any here though, on the off chance that they get connected to me somehow. But fun fact, during the Great Hunger in Ireland, people got so how do you turn this into, what's the word I'm looking for? So malnutrition is not a word. They experienced malnutrition. Actually, I shall do. They experienced malnutrition so intensely that it had negative effects on their DNA, like quite literally, like damaged their DNA with the amount of hunger that these people were experiencing. And I am, and I'm the descendant of some of these people, malnourished. Yes, they got so malnourished that it damaged their DNA. Like, there have been studies about this, with like genetics and the Irish people. I'm the descendant of some of these people. Now, I'm far enough down the line that most of the effects have been mitigated at the point, but like there's so much history in my family of like negative health effects and like family, not quite diseases being passed down, but like definitely issues in the family genetically that came from the Great Hunger, within living memory is the thing. And hopefully things will not get that bad with the southern United States with that, because that was the effect of systematic abuse over generations, and then combined in one major disaster. So I'm not saying that like the effects of this hurricane are going to cause that sort of thing in these people definitively, for sure, 100%. But like, it's just really important to me. Just what if everyone eats? Like there's a history of hunger in my family. There is within living memory. No, I don't know that there's living memory of anyone who lived through the Great Hunger at this point, but definitely there's living memory of the people who lived in the Great Hunger, like hearing stories about my great-grandmothers whose bones were just so fragile, whose wrists were so thin because they didn't, they never had the chance to develop muscle tone with it, because of the amounts of hunger that they were experiencing. There's within living memory the effects of hunger, and I did that, and also me coming from a food-based culture. Like, who are we kidding ourselves? Of course I'm insane about feeding people. But yeah, what if everyone eats? What if we know that hunger is so bad, and we can do that? I'm like such a genuinely good person. I mean that. Sorry, telling stories like this and caring about it speaks loudly. No, it's really important to me. Like, wow, this music with this topic makes it sound like I'm about to jump into some like documentary biopic about it all, but like, these are the people that I came from, and that's so incredibly important to me. It's important that we remember that. It's important that we learn from the things they had to tell us. It's important that we remember them simply because they were alive once and they were human and they were mine, you know, in a way. Not that I was necessarily alive at the same time as any of them, but I have claim to that because of the bloodline we share. I don't know. Sorry, not to get super deeply introspective about all of that, but yeah, no, it's important to me, and I think taking the things that they would have wanted to give us, taking those attitudes again, I cannot imagine any of those people who live through that agreeing with anything along the lines of, you know, like letting people go hungry simply for the purpose of profit. Like, that's literally what happened to them. And I think that we should not forget those things. Now, I know that that's a really, like, kind of depressing moment to end on, but it is 3:30 and I have to get to the school to teach the children in a couple of minutes, so I gotta skedaddle out of here. And again, music kind of emotional, kind of crazy, so I'll put you guys on the end screen. Thank you everyone so much for coming to the stream today. I hope you had a fantastic time. You know I like my mining streams. I like just rambling while doing little menial labor tasks like that. It's very fun. So you guys, I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. Next week's gonna get a little crazy, but I'll talk about that more with you guys when the time gets a bit closer. For now, everyone take your meds, drink water, get some sleep, take care of yourselves, go find something cool to do with your lives, and I will see you next time. Okay, love you guys lots. See you next. I already said see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.